G'day guys, my name is Jaden, welcome back to my channel. I'm at Dubai Airport, Terminal 1. Today we're catching Cathay Pacific red-eye flight operated by a 777-300ER in economy class, Dubai to Hong Kong. Now without further ado, let's go and check in. Welcome to Dubai International Airport, Terminal 1, where majority of the foreign full-service airlines depart from. Dubai International and Terminal 1 opened back in 1960, so it's a really old terminal. The last major renovation was back in 2015. Hong Kong-based Cathay Pacific fly one daily flight to Dubai. In Dubai Terminal 1, you'll find them in aisle 2. Judging by the queue, we've got a really full flight to Hong Kong. I'm kinda surprised that Cathay only fly one daily, when Emirates fly 3 daily. Thankfully with my Qantas Platinum status, which is One World Emerald, I could skip the queue and use business check-in. Check-in and backdrop were fast and easy. The check-in agent also issued me a lounge pass. Late evening is a really busy period at DXB. Over in Terminal 3 you've got a lot of connections happening for Emirates flights. And over here in Terminal 1, you've got Cathay and a range of European airlines departing soon. We just cleared immigration and security. That took about 15 minutes today. Now to get to your boarding gate, you must ride this people mover. It's really busy and not pleasant. I honestly think that the airport have the fund and they could do a lot better considering how the airport is an important global aviation hub. But they don't seem to give a damn about Terminal 1, which Emirates doesn't use. We just made it to the proper airside area of Terminal 1. When it comes to lounge access, I must give credit to Terminal 1. Every major alliance here, Oneworld, SkyTeam and Star Alliance has a lounge. For Oneworld there's British Airways, for Star Alliance there's Lufthansa, and for SkyTeam there's a regular SkyTeam lounge. Because both British Airways and Cathay are Oneworld, I could technically use the BA, but today I'll just use what Cathay want me to use, the Ahlan First Class Lounge. I believe the airport itself operates this lounge, as well as the one opposite, which is the Ahlan Business Class Lounge, and oh my god, it's so busy. If you're flying in Cathay Business or you've only got gold, they'll direct you to the Business Lounge. Alternatively, you can head down to the BA. I had a really long day today, so I really want to take a shower. Fortunately, shower service is free of charge. They also offer spa service, but you need to pay for that one.
To board the aircraft through gate D20. Thank you.
I love the mirror here. Makes me look 5 years younger. And look what they've got. Kahook! I always appreciate when the shower room has a space for your carry-on suitcase or handbag. Rain shower was lovely. Pressure was alright. But for the temperature, I can't get it really cold, and it was room temperature at best. I think the major difference between the Ahlan First and Business Class lounges would be that the First Class lounge has table service, a la carte menu and also buffet. Over in the Business, it's only buffet. The menu selection is quite extensive. You can order 2 food items at a time. I just placed my order with a staff member. I also ordered a glass of champagne, which they'll bring it from the bar. While I wait for my food, I want to quickly show you what's at the buffet. So you got at least 6 types of hot food, mainly Asian and Middle Eastern food. And then in the fridge you'll find some healthy selection. On my way back to the table, I went up to the bar to grab 2 bottles of water. According to the menu, today's champagne is Nicolas Feuillet, but instead we got Laurent Perrier. The lounge is really busy at the moment, so the food orders are going to take a while. Meanwhile, there's no charging points nearby, so I'm using my own power bank, which I can't use on Cathay Pacific. It's banned. My first dish has just arrived. I got chicken satay with peanut sauce. And that peanut sauce was spicy. I'm just checking flight radar 24 to see where my flight is. It's just landed into Dubai. It's a 12-year-old Cathay Pacific Boeing 777-300ER, Bravo Kilo, Quebec Charlie. My second dish has just arrived. I got the New Yorker burger. It wasn't good. The patty was really dry. Most of the flavors come from that sauce. Now I'm checking Expert Flyer to see how full my flight is. It's almost completely full with one seat down the back empty. So during the flight, if I need to use the lavatory, I need to climb over 2 neighbours. It's 100% full in premium economy and business. Gonna grab some alcohol here so I can knock myself out on the flight. Now let's head to our boarding gate. It's a 5-minute walk from here. Here's our aircraft, doing a quick turnaround before flying back to Hong Kong. Interesting, they use Emirates flight catering at Dubai. The inbound aircraft from Hong Kong landed slightly behind schedule, so there'll be a delay for boarding. They're now playing this pre-recorded delay announcement 5 times in Cantonese and English.
Further special boarding announcement will be made when the flight is ready for boarding. We apologize for the inconvenience caused. Thank you.
All the members, thank you. Hello.
Thank you. I just utilised the business class priority boarding to board this aircraft. There didn't seem to be a first class or one-world emerald boarding. Because this aircraft carried 40 business class guests, plus several diamond, gold, and 1 watt sapphire in emerald, the queue was quite long.
Hello, welcome. The other side to right.
Welcome on board Cathay 777-8 business class, laid out in a 1-2-1 configuration. On this aircraft, we got Cathay's first generation, reverse herringbone, and first generation premium economy, laid out in a 2-4-2 configuration. Welcome to the relatively new economy cabin, laid out in a 3-4-3 configuration. You'll find pillow and blankets at every seat. I like how neatly they are placed. I'll be sitting at 55k today, the last row in the second economy cabin. The 1 watt emerald treatment started as soon as I identified my seat, 55k. Before even I sat down, a crew member came to me and said, "Hello Mr. Wong, welcome back," and then he gave me a bottle of water. From that moment, I knew it's going to be a great flight. I just want to quickly show you that the last row does indeed recline at a very generous angle. Allow me to quickly show you the seat features. So in front of you, a large touchscreen TV, featuring USB ports and headphone jack. You've got a cover here, which can be used as a tablet holder, also as a cup holder. Inside you can hide your personal items. Your tray table can be folded in half and moved back and forth. It's also very light and sturdy. Inside the seat pocket you've got headphones and magazines, an extra pouch for your personal items. Legroom is fantastic. Despite having a bottle of water inside the seat pocket, I still got plenty of space. We got this comfortable adjustable headrest. Between every 2 seats underneath you'll find an international power socket. And finally, and just as importantly, Kahoot! Now I want to show you the in-flight entertainment. So I'm flying back to Hong Kong today to go to the Hong Kong 7s. Let's go! That'll be in the vlog after landing. Now the TV is really responsive to my finger, easy to use, easy to navigate, I really like it. And content wise you've got plenty. Many TV shows, movies and box sets. Unfortunately, no live TV options on board Cathay 777. You've got 1 external camera on board. Eventually, when they refurbish this aircraft with new area suites and new premium economy, they'll also have more cameras on board and much higher resolution. Flight map is easy to use. The inbound flight from Hong Kong took about 8 hours. The way home is a lot faster, 6.5.
Aboard this flight CX738 from Dubai to Hong Kong. My name's Terry Sullivan and joining me on the flight deck, Senior First Officer Charlie Hoover and Second Officer David Lam. Flight time to Hong Kong this evening, 6 hours and 32 minutes. We are anticipating smooth en route flying conditions. However, both for your safety and the safety of those around you, it is a requirement to keep your seatbelts fastened at all times when seated. Your in-flight service manager this evening is Cyrus. Sirens will be playing a video concerning safety aspects of this Boeing 777-300 aircraft. It does contain important information for you to be aware of, so please give it your full attention. We're just waiting for the last of the cargo loading, and we should be able to close our doors and be underway shortly after that. I'll get back to you prior to descent into Hong Kong with a weather report and our anticipated arrival time. Until then, please enjoy the Cathay Pacific service.
There's one passenger who decided not to join us on this flight, and for safety reason, they're also offloading their suitcase. As a result, we're going to be delayed. Meanwhile, let's play Angry Birds. The game was getting too hard, so I stopped and I'm going to read this magazine. Cathay magazines are printed in English and traditional Chinese. At the back pages, you'll find the in-flight shopping catalogue. At the front, you've got regular magazine articles. So we'll be touching down into Hong Kong at around 11 AM. I'll head straight home, get changed, and then head to Kai Tak Stadium. It'll be a long day. Hopefully I survive. When I watch a movie on the plane, I always use my AirPods or Bose headphones. How do I do it on a plane without Bluetooth? It's simple. I use my Bluetooth adapter. Simply plug it in and connect that to your headphones. And now you'll be listening to announcements and watching your movie without all the wires and cables.
Tickets to Hong Kong in 6 hours and 32 minutes. We're looking forward to taking care of you during the flight. Your safety is very important to us, and please have attention for the safety demonstration. Thank you.
Our in-flight service manager is a King, who's doing all the English, Cantonese and Mandarin announcements.
Your safety is important to us, so please take a few minutes to watch the following video as we present the safety features of this aircraft.
That was a beautiful takeoff. As soon as the captain switched off the seatbelt sign, the crew started the service. It began with a bottle of water for everybody. A full meal service would commence soon. Although I've eaten a lot in the lounge, I'm ready for more food. Because we're sitting quite far back, and there's a separate economy and premium economy cabin in front of us, which the crew need to serve first, it's gonna take a while for them to reach us. One of the many pursers on board today's flight looked after me personally, so he came to me and said hello, welcome on board, blah blah blah. He also asked if I prefer to speak in English, Cantonese or Mandarin. And then he said if I wanted economy or premium economy food. I couldn't help and said premium economy. He explained all the options to me and I went for the beef option. He also asked what I want to drink. I went for the Perrier with ice. So in premium economy they got 3 options. As I said earlier, I went for the beef option, which they actually serve in economy as well, but the beef rice is presented nicer in premium economy. So all the sides you're seeing, the economy standard, it's only the main dish that's different. So for salad we got chicken, there's some lemon in it if you want to squeeze some juice into it. There's bread and butter and Jacob's biscuits. This is the beef rice from premium economy. The portion is large. Now you might be wondering why they offered me premium economy food on today's flight. So normally on a Cathay flight, if the cabin crew is not busy, they'll really look after frequent flyers. It's not that often they'll give you stuff from the business or premium cabins. And I'm guessing today because they're gonna run out of food options in economy, he offered me premium options. So a non-status passenger in economy would have a higher chance of getting what they want. It's a triple win situation for me, the cabin crew, and other passengers. I've already finished eating, and people around me just started eating. The purser came to collect my meal tray, so I can start to sleep earlier than everybody else. During the early stage of the flight, 2 other cabin crew came to me as well. They introduced themselves, said hello, thanked me for flying with Cathay. One cabin crew even offered me an emergency exit seat, but I politely declined his offer. I like my last row seat. I can recline anytime I want, and the legroom is good enough at a standard seat. I'm really pampered today. The cabin crew are really looking after me. We're now flying over the city of Ahmedabad, India. Although I had the opportunity to sleep earlier, I wasn't tired enough, so I spent the first half of the flight watching movies. We're now over halfway through to Hong Kong, with just over 2.5 hours left. I'm gonna go to the lavatory quickly, take a quick nap before they serve us breakfast. This lavatory is located all the way back in the rear galley. In terms of amenities, there aren't that much. There's no mouthwash or toothpaste. Instead, you got hand lotion and hand sanitizer. About an hour has passed. It's completely bright outside, and the cabin crew are about to begin the meal service. By the way, I hope you're enjoying this video so far. Please leave a like, comment and share, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button, because every week I upload a new video like this one. I don't want you to miss out. The cabin crew are now giving out their special meal orders. Because there's only one option for the breakfast, they're not going to run out this time, so I'm only receiving my food when the trolley comes to me like everybody else. By the way, I'm loving the seat features on this aircraft. The stowage lid is so useful. I can place my water bottle and electronics. And also I slept pretty well. The legroom was so good, recline was so great. But just like any 777 operator with a 343 configuration, it could be a little bit wider. Here's my breakfast served in a box. It's not a hot meal this time. So there are only 2 items inside. We got seasonal fresh fruit and a chicken Caesar in wholemeal roll. For drinks, I went for a black tea. So drinks came with another trolley. Because everybody got different drink order, that took longer than the food. One of the pursers came to me first and asked what I wanted to drink. All of them are really going above and beyond today. I really appreciate their effort and also their friendliness. They're also genuine. You know, as an Asian person, ideally, breakfast is hot, scrambled eggs, or maybe congee. But it was only 3 to 4 hours ago we got dinner, so I'll gladly accept this cold meal.
Had some good rest on our way through to Hong Kong. And the good news is we'll be starting our descent in the next 5 to 10 minutes. The temperature there on the ground in Hong Kong is reported to be 15 degrees Celsius and some winds out of the northeast. We're showing a landing time of 10:50 in the morning. It is a 4-hour time zone change between Dubai and Hong Kong. Currently the time is approximately 24 minutes past 10. We do thank you for flying with Cathay Pacific on this journey, and we wish you a pleasant stay in Hong Kong or onward journey. Cabin crew, 30 minutes to landing.
We started our descent into Hong Kong Chalap Kok, and I'll very quickly conclude this trip report right here, right now. Our journey today started at Dubai Terminal 1. As a One World Emerald member, check-in was quick and easy. I used the Ahlan first class lounge. It wasn't the best first class lounge compared to the likes of the Pier or Qantas first class lounge, but as far as the third party lounge goes, that was excellent. However, I would suggest they improve the food quality a little bit. Our flight was delayed due to the late inbound. Cathay ground staff at Dubai did really well with the delay management. They broadcasted the delay announcement 5 times in English and Cantonese. Was it a bit excessive? Probably. But would you rather no announcement or 5 announcements? I would choose 5 announcements. Now moving on, the seat was quite comfortable, great recline and good leg room. This is so far my favourite economy seat on a 777 with a 343 configuration. Obviously on Japan Airlines and Singapore Airlines, the seats are wider because they adopt the 333 configuration. Now service on board today was top notch. Forget about the One World Emerald treatment. The crew did really well today in terms of friendliness, efficiency and recovery. So basically there was a passenger in front of me. As soon as she boarded, she found that her seat cushion was wet. The crew member immediately ran to the galley and got her a new cushion. I didn't even know they have spare cushions on board. And then you've got the several pursers on board, who today chose to be above and beyond and voluntarily looking after several frequent flyers like myself, making sure that our red-eye flight could be the best possible, and they really nailed it. They're some of the best Cathay crew.
Cabin crew, please be seated for landing. Thank you.
As for the meal, it was alright. The beef rice was good, but I wouldn't say amazing or delicious. And I like that on Cathay medium haul flights, including this one, they offer so many drink options, including Cathay's branded beer and Hong Kong beers. That's it for the conclusion today. Thank you so very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like, comment and share. Subscribe if you haven't done so. After landing into Hong Kong, there'll be a vlog. Don't miss out. Just keep watching.
Passengers commenting flight on Cathay Pacific, please reserve time for security check and arrive at the boarding gate at least 30 minutes before departure to avoid disruption to your travel plan. Ticketing flight information is available from the passenger to be advised upon arrival. It's been a pleasure taking care of you today, and we hope to see you again soon. Once again, on behalf of Captain Davis Griffin and the rest of my team, we thank you for flying Cathay Pacific with the Mobile People World Airlines. And enjoy your stay in Hong Kong. 各位乘客你好，歡迎嚟到我哋嘅家香港，當地時間係早晨嘅10:57。為咗安全起見，請留喺座位，保持安全帶扣上，直至扣上安全帶嘅燈號升嘅位置。當你打開行李櫃時，請小心前面物件跌下。離開機艙時，請帶齊所有嘅隨身行李，避免遺留喺機上。你而家開16個嚟嘅個人用品，需要接駁國泰航班嘅乘客請注意，為免打亂你哋嘅行程，請預留安全檢查嘅時間，並喺飛機起飛前至少30分鐘到達登機嘅閘口。至於完成航班嘅相關資訊，你可以喺 完全停止的安全带放好机的位置，而你打开头顶上方形的柜齿，小心你的贵重行李滑落下来。下机的时候，请在行李刷是你立刻离舱。现在您可以随即使用没有通讯功能的个人电子设备。放经国泰航班的旅客，请注意为美好完美的旅行计划，请预留时间接受安全检查，并可以立即危险小刷10分钟前关门和启门。您可以在个人电子系统连完离岛后上我们的机器互联，查询每次航班的相关技术。我们很高兴这班航班上为您服务，要不要今天的机长 Captain Terry 先生给全组的机舱互联，感谢您选择后以上的部搭乘华南航空公司的班机，相关的在机里界面，各位乘上机在外。And today our aircraft will target bay number 53. Leave your check-in baggage between the baggage carrier number 17. 各位乘客，本航班緊張停駛係63號嘅停機坪。如果你有寄裝行李，可以從行李輸送帶13號領取取證。各位旅客，我們今天的航班將會停在63號的停機坪。如果您有托運司機，可以在行李轉盤13號領取，謝謝。
Within 2 to 3 hours after landing, I made it to the Cathay Stadium. Once upon a time, this was an airport. The stadium officially opened this year. I went to the opening. So normally rugby sevens, they play that in Hong Kong Stadium over on the Hong Kong Island side. From now on, it will be in the Cathay Stadium. So earlier the people were booing because the 18 plus only south stand is full. So a lot of people, including myself, couldn't get in. We have to find somewhere else to cheer. I couldn't believe this. The Hong Kong men's team beat Japan's, and the China women team beat Great Britain's. So that was day 2 of the Hong Kong Sevens, Saturday for you. It's now Sunday, we're not going to go to the stadium. Instead, we're sitting at the iBar in Tsim Sha Tsui, because something amazing is going to happen. To celebrate the Hong Kong Sevens, also the Cathay Stadium opening, as well as Cathay Airport 100th year, Cathay Pacific is going to perform a low flyover right above Cathay and Victoria Harbour. We're looking on flight radar. The A350-1000 has departed Hong Kong Airport. It's currently the most tracked flight in the world. My friend just knocked over his drinks. So that was an amazing low flyover. It flew as low as 900 feet or 270 meter, lower than many skyscrapers in Hong Kong. I was getting goosebumps the whole time, it was spectacular. Eventually it flew over the Cathay Stadium and people of course were cheering for it. Thanks very much for watching today's video and vlog. Hope you enjoyed. See you next Thursday. Bye now.